Hollywood, it's everybody's game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic-Tac-Toe. And now, here's our host, Clint Martindale.
Thank you, Charlie. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to our show, once again, our X and O game we call Tic-Tac-Toe. And our current champion is this lady who won for the first time on the last show. Here she is right here.
Our current champion works at Disneyland, and her interests include reading and skiing. Her winnings total in cash and prizes, $4,500. Meet Wemkea Sherman. And her opponent, he's an executive search consultant whose interests include running and French cuisine. Meet Albert Quintanilla.
Well, after that last show where you picked the wrong place, we're going to forget that. Put that behind us now. How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
You sort of feel like you're at home here now?
Yeah, very.
All right. You're an executive search consultant.
That's correct.
Tell us again what you do as an executive search consultant.
Well, largely what I do is that my services are retained by major 500 corporations, and I basically find them an executive or a high-level president or manager.
I know the colloquialism for that a lot of time is headhunters. Do you like that, or is...
That's all right. It doesn't bother me.
Good to see you again. Welcome to our
Thank you.
And here is Wemkea. Wemkea is our current champion, and we welcome you back. She has won, what, $4,500. Nicely done.
Thank you.
She's a new mama.
Yep.
The baby, what, 4 months old?
4 months old.
4 months old.
Yep.
Boy, girl,
Little girl named Brittany.
Brittany.
Yes.
And unfortunately, Brittany and your hubby couldn't be here.
No.
Hubby's got to stay home. Somebody's got to babysit,
That's right.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, I think so, as a matter of fact.
Wemkea, I wish you the best of luck as we get
Thanks.
started once again, and good luck to you too, Albert. Let's see what happens. May the best man or woman win as we continue this match between two very nice people. Last show, time ran out right in the middle of the game. These were the categories. Let's take a look. We remind you we're playing with famous blondes, challenge category, geology, colors, explorers, seesaw, potluck pictures, opponent's choice, and action films. The board looked like this, and in the pot, we had $1,500, $1,500. 2 boxes left. Let's shuffle. Wemkea, it is your turn to choose from either explorers or famous blondes.
I'll take explorers, Wink.
Okay, and here's your question, Wemkea. This English explorer and sea captain roved the oceans under the flag of Queen Elizabeth I. In his ship, the Golden Hind, he harassed Spanish merchant fleets and also became the first Englishman to sail around the world. Name him.
Sir Francis Drake.
You got it. You have another X on that board. Sir Francis Drake, explorers, place an X there. 1 box left. Let's see what it is for you, Albert. The subject is action films, and if you answer this correctly, we'll have a tie game and start over with a pot at $1,900. This 1968 action film starring John Wayne was one of Hollywood's first attempts to make a movie about the war in Vietnam. Wayne starred as a leader of a special forces group distinguishable by their unusual hats. Now, according to the film's title, for a tie game, what was the name of that group?
The Green Berets.
Yes, we have a tie game. The Green Berets, that's it. So as I said, when we come back from this quick break, we will start with 9 new subjects and a $1,900 pot. If you beat 5 opponents in a row, you'll win this gift. Tell us about it, Charlie.
It's a brand new car. The Eagle Wagon comes equipped with luxury features like air conditioning, AM/FM stereo, tinted glass, and roof rack, plus the comprehensive Select Drive dual service 4-wheel drive system furnished by American Motors. And now back to you, Wink.
All right, Wemkea and Albert, we have reloaded our computers. We are ready with 9 new subjects. We have $1,900 in the pot thanks to you, and these are the subjects. Places and songs, top 10, physics, comic strips, mythology, player pass, TV stars, auction, and odd names. Wemkea, here we go again.
I'll take mythology in the center.
Okay, here's your question for $300. According to English folklore, one of King Arthur's knights and most trusted friends had an ill-fated love affair with Arthur's wife. The knight eventually became a monk. Now, I want you to name this famous knight and then name the queen. I'll give you a few seconds on that. One of King Arthur's knights and most trusted friends had an ill-fated love affair with Arthur's wife. Name the famous knight.
Lancelot.
Yes, name the queen.
Guinevere.
Yes, Sir Lancelot and Guinevere. Quite a twosome in their day. Mythology gets an X. We get a shuffle. We get $2,200 in the pot, Albert.
I will go with TV stars.
Okay, here's your question. First, look at the picture. This lovely actress starred in one of 1984's steamiest dramas. Name her.
Morgan Fairchild.
Yeah, the show is Paper Dolls. Morgan Fairchild, put an O there. TV Stars gets an O. Let's shuffle again. In the pot, $2,400, Wemkea.
I'll take comic strips.
Here's your question. Wemkea, name the comic strip hillbilly whose parents' names were Pansy and Lucifer Ornamental.
Lil Abner?
That's right, Little Abner. Comic strip, place an X there. From Dog Patch, Little Abner. Let's shuffle. $2,600, Albert.
I will go with mythology.
Here's your question on mythology. According to Greek mythology, the kingdom of Hades was on the other side of this dark river. A boatman ferried the souls of the dead across the river to the underworld. Name that river.
Sharon.
No, Styx. The river Styx. Sorry, let's shuffle. Still $2,600 in the pot. Wemkea, your turn again.
I'll take TV Stars, Wink.
Television stars, okay, look at this picture, please. Wemkea, since 1982, this actor has hosted a popular TV show which explores strange, unexplained events around the world. Name him.
Jack Palance.
You have it. Name of that show. Yeah, Ripley's Believe It or Not, right? Yeah, Jack Palance, the host. TV stars, place an X there. Do I get anything for that? No, no money to me. Okay, $2,800 in the pot. Albert, your turn.
I will go for auction with a block.
The auction category is one where you both get to bid on how many correct answers you can give. High bidder gets control. Here's the question. The National Collegiate Athletic Association sanctions 7 sports and games which have names beginning with the letter B, as in boy. Question is, how many can you name? How many can you name? Albert, what do you think?
5.
You think you can name 5. Wemkea, you want to go for 6?
No, I think I'll let him have that one.
Okay, 5. Albert, it's up to you. Now, Albert, if you win this box, of course, and give me 5 of those sports, you will have a successful diagonal block. Wemkea, if you end up winning this box, you'll have your second game of tic-tac-toe. It would be worth to you $3,000. Again, the NCAA sanctions 7 sports and games which have names beginning with the letter B, as in boy. Albert, you have to name 5. Okay?
Basketball.
Basketball is 1.
Badminton.
Is 2.
All
right, Wemkea. I'm sorry, Wemkea, you have to give me one answer for tic-tac-toe.
Baseball.
That's right, you win. By the way, the 4 that were left were bicycling, billiards, bowling, and boxing. A lot of them there, Albert, but you just didn't come through with 5, although you did get, I think, 2 of those. So, Wemkea, you continue as our champion on tic-tac-toe. Your second win worth $3,000. Gives you a total of $7,500. Congratulations to you. We'll take on the Dragon again in just a moment. See how well you can do over there. Albert, you didn't win the game. You didn't become our champion, but for the tie game, you get $250. And
Thank you.
Thanks for playing tic-tac-toe. You ready? Come on over here then, Wemkea. Yeah, a little perspiration there that time, huh? Could you have named another one, or was that the only one you could
At
go
that point, I was blank, so I'm glad.
You're just glad you got one. Okay, behind these numbers, step up this just a little bit, are various amounts of money. We have a tick and a tack, and of course, the monster there. Reach $1,000 or more, get tick and tack, and this is the prize package for you. Listen.
Wemkea, there are 4 groups of musical instruments, and you can savor the sounds of each with these great gifts. The first group, Wemkea, are strings, and you can strum your favorite tunes on one of several fine guitars from Service Merchandise, where famous brand name items are always priced right. Select from our 500-page catalog, or shop in person at any one of our convenient showrooms from Service Merchandise. The next group are woodwinds, and you can enjoy great clarinet jazz by Benny Goodman on this top-quality stereo. Emerson's modular stereo recorder system features AM, FM, and cassette, 5-frequency graphic equalizer with slide control, full-function clock, match 2-way speakers, digital counter, and ALC. Fine-tune your life with another fine Emerson product. Then, if you like percussion, you'll have a ball using the automatic rhythm section on this superb keyboard. The PCS 500 Play Card Portable Electronic Keyboard from Yamaha can make you a musician on the first day. Perform your favorite music with the Play Card system from Yamaha. And finally, Wemkea, on vacation, you'll dine and dance to the music of the brass section. In this case, the instrument is a trumpet in a mariachi band in picturesque Puerto Vallarta. Enjoy the ideal climate of Mexico's beautiful beach resort playground for young romantics and sun seekers. Sightsee in the beautiful countryside and meet the charming people on a trip you won't want to miss. While there, you'll enjoy a week at Posada Vallarta in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Exclusive white beaches and private pools amidst 25 acres of beautiful gardens. Continental dining, entertainment, and dancing furnished by Posada Vallarta. This 4 musical sounds package is worth in cash and prizes over $3,550.
A nice second honeymoon.
Yes,
Where'd you go on your first honeymoon?
We went to Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, Victoria, Vancouver.
Win this trip, you get to go to Puerto Vallarta. It's a nice trip,
Yes,
okay?
yes.
Worth over $3,550, as Charlie told you. We have 9 numbers up here. She needs some more suggestions from the audience, if you don't mind. What do you think? You want to listen to them or make up your own mind?
I think 5. They're pretty much for 5. Let's
Really?
go for it.
All right, let's look behind number 5 and see if we're right or wrong. Yeah, we're right for $150 worth of right.
Well, they did pretty well. Let's go with 2.
Number 2, you hear a lot of 2s. We go from 5 to 2 to add to 150. They missed out on this one, though. It's amazing how often that thing comes up,
Yeah,
isn't
it surely
it?
is.
It does happen to others. It'll happen again. Let's look at the rest of the numbers and ticks and tacks up there on the board. Just wanted to show you, Wemkea, that it was all there. That's a German name, didn't you tell me on the last show?
Yes,
Wemkea.
yes.
Very pretty. Okay, you still have in cash and prizes $7,500. And that ain't bad, is it? You'll take it, right? And you can add to that if you can win against your next opponent. We'll be right back. Okay, Charlie, Wemkea, you got to be even though you got beat up there, you got to feel pretty good. You won your match. You have $7,500 and the right to keep on playing. And let's meet a new opponent. Charlie?
Oh, wait, she's a disco disc jockey whose interests include acting and horses. Meet Krista Evanson.
First of all, that's one of my favorite names. I like that.
Well, thank you.
Krista, very pretty name. And you're a disco disc jockey.
Well, all types of music, but you can call it disco if you want.
Now, the Playboy Club, that must be sort of a hair-raising experience to work there.
Well, no, not really. I work at the Los Angeles Playboy Club, and it's a lot of fun. One thing, though, I found that you really need is a sense of humor and also a knowledge of music, because without that, you will not be able to get people up dancing. You'll just be playing music and looking like a total idiot. So that has happened a couple of times, I must say.
Are you a good dancer, too?
Well, I never thought I was, but I've had a couple of people ask me if I was a professional dancer, which I thought was ridiculous, but I must have looked okay.
You enjoy your job?
I like it. It keeps me in shape.
You have
I
fun
love
doing
it.
what you do?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And you meet a lot of interesting people.
You ever
I
play
must
the
say.
bunny hop at the Playboy Club?
Oh, no.
Well, I
don't play
just
the
thought
bunny
I'd ask.
hop.
She's too young. She doesn't even remember the bunny hop.
Thank you.
Krista, do you have anybody in the audience?
Yes, I do. My boyfriend.
Where
Oh,
he
there he
are?
is.
Let's see. There he is, right on the
Frank.
end there.
Hi.
What's his name?
Frank.
Hello, Frank. Nice to see you. Welcome to our show, Krista.
Thank you.
Wemkea, Krista, let's take a look at the board now and check out our subjects for this match. As we get serious with fads and follies, double or nothing, nicknames, classical music, pop music, challenge category, maps of state, seesaw, and spirit of 76. As our champion, Wemkea gets to go first.
I will take Spirit of 76.
Okay, going back a few years, this founding father fought in the Revolution, starting as a private and rising to lieutenant colonel. He later became vice president under Thomas Jefferson, but his brilliant career came to an end when he killed Alexander Hamilton in a duel. Name him.
Burr.
Yes, Aaron Burr. Pardon me. There's an X there. Okay, let's shuffle. Krista.
I'll take nicknames in the center.
Okay, it's a little harder. It's always worth $300, though. I'll give you the nicknames of 2 famous American generals, and you name them. First, this World War II soldier was called Old Blood and Guts because of his toughness and rough speech. 2, this general was known as Blackjack because he once led an army of black soldiers. Here's your extra time. Think about those, Krista. Nicknames of 2 famous American generals. This one was called Old Blood and Guts because of his toughness and Pretty rough speech. Who would that be?
I think, let's see.
Take a guess.
Armstrong.
Time's up. What? No, I'm sorry, George Patton. General
Patton?
George S. Patton. Remember Patton, the movie?
Was that far long ago?
Yeah. And Blackjack was John Pershing. Blackjack, John Pershing. Let's move the categories around. $200 in the pot. Wemkea, you can jump way out in front now with a correct answer. What'll it be?
I'll go with maps of states.
All right, in the center, again, we're $300. Look at this map, Wemkea. The first Republican president spent much of his life in this Midwestern state and is buried in its capital city. I want you to name the state and then name its capital city. Study the map for a few seconds. All right, name that state, Wemkea.
Illinois.
Name its capital city.
Springfield.
You have it. You have the center box. First, we're talking about Abraham Lincoln, of course, the first Republican president. So we put an X there. $500 pot. Let's shuffle. Krista, your turn again.
Well, Wink, I'm going to go with nicknames to block.
For a diagonal block, Krista, Napoleon scornfully referred to this country as a nation of shopkeepers. Now, for a block, to which European nation was Napoleon referring?
To which European nation?
He referred to this country as a nation of shopkeepers. To which European nation was Napoleon referring?
England.
Yes, that is correct. You have the block. Nicknames, place an O there. Let's shuffle the category. $700 pot. Wemkea.
I'll take maps of states again.
Like that category, don't you? Look at this map. It was the first state formally to declare independence from Great Britain. Name it.
Rhode Island.
Yes, the state is Rhode Island. Little bitty one right there. State of Rhode Island. That's Great Britain, by the way, not bitten. Bitten by Great Britain. Let's put an X there. Let's shuffle. $900 in the pot. Okay, Krista.
Well, I'm going to go with seesaw to block.
All right, I'll read a question with a number of answers to it, players. You'll both seesaw back and forth, offering answers until one of you answers incorrectly, repeats an answer, or takes too much time. The other player then gets the box. In this case, Krista, if you win the box, you will, of course, have a successful block of Wemkea. Wemkea, if you win the box, you will have your third tic-tac-toe victory and $1,100. Last year in New York City, dogs bit more than 12,000 people. Name the 7 breeds of dogs which were most often blamed. Mutts and mixed breeds, by the way, do not count. We need specific breeds of dogs. Krista, we will start with you. Remember, you're going for a block. Wemkea, you're going for a win. Krista?
I can name 5.
No, it's not an auction category. It's seesaw.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So what I want you to do is we'll start with you, and you will name one of the 7 breeds of dogs which were most often blamed for biting people.
Okay, collie.
Collie is one. Yes, Wemkea.
Poodle.
Poodle is another. Krista?
German shepherd.
German shepherd is one of the 7. Wemkea?
Terrier.
No, that's wrong. Krista, you have the block. Well done, Krista. By the way, the ones you didn't name, the ones still left on the list, Chihuahua, oddly enough, Doberman Pinscher, a Husky, and a Labrador Retriever.
Oh,
Steer clear of those. We'll be back in just a moment. Oh, yeah, we're just talking about the dog question. Say, you just been reading up on dogs?
In a woman's magazine, I just read an article on the dogs, the 5 breeds that are most likely to bite. And Collie was the first. I was so surprised. Collies, you don't even expect Lassie to bite. But they're the...
Well, you're lucky you happen to be reading that particular
I know.
article.
I just hope something I read tonight helps
You
me
were
tomorrow.
doing your homework, yeah. Wemkea, how you doing?
Fine.
Didn't get the dog question, but by golly, you picked up $7,500 so far. And that's nothing to snap at, is it? Hey, we'll see you both back here for the next show because we're out of time now. I want to thank all of you for being with us on Tic-Tac-Toe. I'm Wink Martindale. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Some Florida Funny contestants will receive.
Here's my old furniture polish, Pledge. Here's my new, Behold.
Behold cleans greasy crayon marks better than Pledge.
Costs less, too. No wonder I'm sold on Behold.
Also, now Diet 7-Up has 100% NutraSweet and no saccharin. Diet 7-Up, the best is even better. Plus Ramen Pride, America's best-selling Oriental noodles, and ramen soup, a ready-to-eat treat in a cup. Just add water, no preservatives, both from Sanwa Foods. Also, when you feel a cold coming on, take Coricidin. Coricidin helps relieve cold symptoms so you can feel better. Coricidin at the first sign of a cold. Tic-Tac-Toe is a Jack Barry and Dan Enright production.